What up, what up, what up? It's Shit Talking Tuesday. We're your hosts, Mariah and Ty. Ty, happy Tuesday. How you doing?
Happy Tuesday. I'm doing good. Glad to be here. How you doing?
Good, good. Glad you're
That's good.
here. Hanging in, the usual, per
Exactly.
usual. Chat, happy Shit Talking Tuesday. Hope you guys are all doing well. Throwback. And Rob was the second in the door. So he was a little worried because it wasn't Dawn. So he was about to
Oh
send
snap.
out the search
Uh-huh.
party. But, Dawn being Dawn had already let me know that she's taking her daughter to the doctor. So she's not going to have cell service. So, you know, she still snuck in here.
Don't worry. She's
Third.
all right. Exactly. Still showed up because she's a
Yep.
trooper. Uh-huh.
That's right. Appreciate you. Steve-O, what's up?
Dude, you stupid.
Ryan Seacrest,
Uh-huh.
what's up? What's up? Hope you guys are all doing great. Besides obviously the 49ers are ass, unfortunately. It's just man. But I told you this to end our show yesterday. Is that after these injuries, and especially the Brock Purdy, once the news came
Yeah.
out that Brock Purdy was not going to play, I have no hope whatsoever in Brandon Allen. Like, if you would have told me maybe that Josh Dobbs was playing, okay, we might be able to
Mm-hmm.
squeeze something out. He might be able to make, wheel something. But like Allen, come on. Like, I just didn't
Yeah.
have, I don't know what Shanahan sees in that guy. Like, he even sat in there, like in his presser yesterday, the phone presser or whatever, and was like, yeah, I think he did well. And he did, it's like, oh, he did enough for us to win. And it's just like, what are you fucking kidding? Like, yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't the reason we lost, but by no means was he great. Um,
Yeah.
and we've already seen, right? Like, we know like what he brings to the table. So I was going into that game with very low expectations. And so when we got our ass kicked, like I wasn't as pissed off as I normally am, because normally, like I expect us to win every week and I expect
Yeah.
us to win
Yeah.
by a lot every week. And so
Exactly.
when we go into a game and that doesn't happen, even if we do win and we only win by 2 points, yeah, it's a win, but like I expect more from this team,
Mm-hmm.
And this week though, like no, I didn't expect it. Like, so I'm like, okay, well, this wasn't so bad. So
Yeah.
now maybe I think I'm going to start doing that. Just go into the games thinking, well, my expectations aren't that high. So then if this team disappoints, like they have done all season long, um, then hey,
Yeah. It's a good strategy. Good for your mental health, right? Keep the
yeah, like,
expectations low. That way, if anything happens, you're like, this is what I expected. It's funny you said that. Oh, Steve, I can't wait to see you break those names out on the show tomorrow. But you said it, hit the nail on the head. Brandon Allen starting. We know what his ceiling is, right? So it's like, okay, we can't expect much. So whatever we get, we get. If we can keep this game just like close and maybe squeak it out at the end, like the year we played them in the playoffs and we
right.
blocked the field goal and won the game that
Mm-hmm.
way, more power to us, right? It's going to be those type of games, but we know we're not going to get much from him.
Right.
Then you find out he has a broken finger. So it's like, huh? Well, we really can't expect much then. Even with it on his non-throwing hand, he still has to take snaps, hold the ball, do all that good stuff. It's like, okay, how much can we really expect now? Right?
Yeah.
This dude is gimpy. So and then they played that stat before the game that he hasn't thrown a pass in a game other than preseason in 3 years.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that. And I'm like, wow, okay, we really can't expect much from him now.
Right.
Right. So it was like, well, we're just gonna have to get what we can get. and we got what we got.
Yeah.
So hey, it's what it is. Like, oh my gosh,
Yeah. Before
man.
the game they zoomed in on his hand and showed like the thing on his finger. I'm just like,
Black
are you
splint.
fucking kidding me? Like,
Right.
did this happen? What? Like,
Yeah, I heard nothing about that at all. And you normally don't hear anything about the backup quarterback anyway. But you at least think you heard like, oh, Brandon Allen hurt himself in practice. He has a hand injury, something.
yeah,
Didn't hear anything about it until pregame when they showed him. And it was like, oh man. I didn't hear,
yeah.
I must have missed that at all. I didn't hear anything about him. That's crazy.
Miss
Hey,
Debbie,
what's going on, Miss Debbie?
blessings to you as well. Hope you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Much love as always. Yeah, I didn't hear anything about it, and it's just like, why? Like, Shanahan has that little hope in Josh Dobbs that, like, you're even starting a hurt quarterback over him. Like,
Right.
I don't know.
Because he knows the offense, because he's been here. It's like,
Boring. Because he's gonna do
you
it.
know, it is crazy. Remember Josh Dobbs last season when he was traded to Minnesota? He like got there on Tuesday, played on Sunday, and led them to a win. He picked up on the offense pretty good, and played well. Like he's a gamer. Like, isn't that kind of the situation you're looking for? Like somebody who could just be out there, be a gamer. All right, he'll pick up this game plan real quick. I mean, he's been here all season, for crying out loud. It's not like he doesn't know any of the plays at all. Give him a shot. And you know what? He can use his legs as well. So that's another dimension for us. Oh, it's a head scratcher when it comes to
crazy.
the quarterback situation, you know?
I didn't know.
They said
Miss Debbie's saying he broke his finger on a hard snap from the center.
Yeah, they announced that. And it's like, of all the ways to break it, you broke it catching a snap. Like, is Jake Brendel snap that hard, or whoever it was? It's like,
he's
come
pretty
on.
ass, so I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Stinking ass broke the finger.
Eagles fans been hiding for 2 fucking seasons now. They're coming out of the woodworks all of a sudden. Can't make this shit up, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
What's up, Red Jet?
What's up, Jet?
Girl Shell in the house.
Hope you're doing well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that center too, like
that dude.
And now it comes out, you know, at least we had a little hope that Feliciano was going to come back and save us a little on the O-line, you know. And now it comes out that his window is not being open, so he will not be returning this season.
Yeah, he's gone for the season. And he even put out something saying he tried to get back, but it's just not happening. His knee isn't responding. So
yeah,
he's gone.
Very weird, because we've been talking about it for a few weeks now.
Exactly.
Him putting out these like cryptic tweets, like as if he was trying to come back and he was ready, and you know, like all this shit. And then all of a sudden, like you yourself don't know like how your knee's feeling, or that you're putting out tweets making it seem like you're ready. Like he made it seem like the team was holding him back from coming back. That's what it seemed like by his tweets, you know. And now your body
exactly
didn't even.
Yeah, it seemed like, you know, he was gung-ho, like, get me out there, coach, put me in. And I'm like, well, put him in.
Yeah.
Then it turns out he ain't ready. It's like, oh, dude, you got our hopes up. We was pulling for you. Because 64, I don't even want to say his name. 64, he got 1 foot out the door. Like, that dude, he out there watching the play. He's like, hike, ain't blocking nothing. Like, oh man.
There was a few players I saw that the guys posted this week, and he's just standing there like scratching his fucking ass watching the play go by, and it's just like what are you doing?
Yeah, like I saw that too, and on one of those tweets I responded, you know, forget people with 50-yard line seats for the game. Like, he got the best seat in the house.
Yeah,
he watching the action live and up close. Like this dude, oh man.
Yeah.
Like I don't pay attention to all of the PFF grades and all that stuff because all that stuff is subjective and it's weak.
Mm-hmm.
But when you just see a guy out there just whiffing and doing nothing and turning around and watching the quarterback get hit and watching the running back get tackled behind the line of scrimmage, you're like, can you try to help? Can you just do something? Oh man, it's bad.
Yeah. What's up? Under the Helmet podcast says, why
on?
are we throwing it to fucking Debo? Pearsall deserves those targets. And says Pearsall hasn't seen a target in 2 weeks. Yeah, it's like the weirdest freaking thing. Like since Cowing has a concussion and now we have Ricky on return duty and we don't see him during the fucking game. It's like we have no wide receivers right now.
Mm-hmm.
Debo ain't shit. And yet we're not throwing. Like we drafted this guy in the first fucking round. Like, why are you not using him? Like, I don't get it. I just don't fucking get it.
That's part of Kyle's game planning. We know, and he tends to. He only uses rookies when he needs them, and when he doesn't, they're on the shelf. That's the way it goes, and we know that in the grand scheme of things, like Ricky Pearsall is the low man on the totem pole, right? You got CMC, Kittle, Jennings, Debo, then Ricky P. That's the pecking order.
Yeah.
But like, if one dude's stinking it up and they're giving a lot of attention to one of the other dudes, it's like, let's get this rookie out there. We've seen him make plays in other games. Call his number a few times. Give him a shot. Spread the ball around. Ugh, it's frustrating. It really is.
What's up, Jay? You know what pisses me even the most? And like I saw somebody put out a post like talking about like I don't understand why Debo's like getting all the hate and when half the team sucks and all this, which they do, and there's enough blame to go around. But what pisses me off about Debo is you made this big ass fucking stink for the whole world to see, you on the fucking sideline yelling at your own teammates, hitting your own teammates, telling them to lock in, and yet you haven't fucking been locked in. Like you're locked in enough to boss your fucking teammate around, but what? Like we need you right now as the number one fucking wide receiver on this team, and you can't do it. You can't.
That's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I was on Tabor Pepper's side when he clapped back at him for that. And when he clapped back, that's when he mushed him because he said something that got under his skin. I was like, dude, don't talk shit if you can't take it. That's one. Like, if you're going to start something, you got to be able to take it in return. Yeah. Because I'm sure Tabor Pepper probably told them, hey, why don't you lock in and get into the end zone? Why are we trying to kick field goals on every down, every drive? Like, aren't you supposed to score? And like, since that incident, can you name a big play he's made?
Just the return.
He got
taken back by penalty.
Right. Right. But other than that,
and with his actual job, no.
Yeah. Other than that, what you doing? I mean, you got to take a 0-yard screen pass and able to do something. That's it. You can't get open downfield. How about you lock in? And then when they throw you the ball, it goes right between your hands. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, we need to put freaking a buffet of Mike and Ike's in the end zone or something to get his ass in there, because
you know what I mean.
And then, what's up, Tony?
What's going on, Tony?
Bebop-a-roni.
What up?
Yeah, the penalties and the missed tackles. Like, first of all, the defense was slipping and sliding everywhere. Yeah. Like, they could not get their traction, their feeding. Like, Shanahan said the team was switching out their cleats and everything even before the game even started, and they just couldn't get it right. But he also said Green Bay is like that during this time of the season all the time, every year. So it's like you're going to places that especially that had snow on the fucking ground earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Like, why are we not prepared? Like, I'm not like Green Bay wasn't slipping and sliding fucking everywhere.
Yeah, because they knew.
So
like players gotta be smart. Like I know, yeah, these are my preferred cleats and this is the preferred studs I wear, but you got a slippery field. Like go to the longer cleats, get some traction, be smart. Don't just I'm gonna go with what I know. I can make it work. No, you can't. No, you can't. It's clearly not working. So switch it up. Like, to do that after
Fred Warner with freaking 4 missed tackles is disgusting.
Yeah. Well, the missed tackles thing, some of them missed tackles weren't missed tackles. So the number is kind of subjective and kind of off.
Well,
but
Shanahan even called out Fred Warner. So
there was still a ton. Wait, hold up now. I'm just saying there was still a ton of them. And Fred was in there just trying to do everything he can. And God damn it, if Devondre Campbell keeps getting in his way, I mean, I know Fred's got to be frustrated as all heck.
Campbell's ass. Fuck, oh my God.
We brought him in because he's a run specialist, right? He's supposed to be good against the run. And he has not been good against the run. And it's like, dude, you can't do the thing that we brought you in to do. What's going on? Like, it's wild. It's wild.
Crazy. And then, the penalties, man, like this is back-to-back games now where penalties have just been crazy. Like we even had Pooney had 3 penalties in the first fucking corner and had in the first quarter and had never been penalized this season yet. So it's just like weird. Like I just don't know.
It was a game where whatever could go wrong kind of did go wrong. Like, you know what I mean? It's like we trying to do a quarterback sneak on 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, whatever. And 2 guys go early. And it's like, come on. We can't even get a QB sneak right.
Yeah.
We're trying to get back in the game. And then it's a penalty or it's a turnover. And it's like, it's ugly. It's ugly. Even when something went right. Remember, I think it was right after the half, Chris Conley broke open. He's wide open downfield. And stupid Brandon Allen throws the ball behind him. And it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's like, even when the play is designed right, it's executed right, just make the pass. And he Jimmy G's the situation. It is like, oh my gosh. Okay.
I was having flashbacks from Jimmy G.
Especially with the near picks, like when he threw that near pick to the linebacker early in the game. Oh, that gave me a big Jimmy G flashback. I was like, ooh, threw it right to the linebacker in the middle of the field. Ooh, we've seen that before. I was like, okay, it's going to be one of them games I see. Oh man.
Yeah, disgusting. And throwback Jake Brendel. Like I'm gonna tell, like obviously this season there's nothing we can fucking do now, right? But unless you're gonna put in one of these young guys that are behind him, but at this point you might as well, at some point, see what you got, see what they can do. Like they can't be any fucking worse.
That's what I'm saying.
But if this motherfucking Shanahan rolls in to next season with this same O-line, like it doesn't upgrade these spots, like.
Just center, dude. And remember, there was once a time when he wanted a good veteran center because that was like anchoring the line. And he went after these free agent, like known guys, to bring in, even if it's just for a year or two. He needed that. Where'd that go? Now it's just, Jake's been here. He'll be okay. No. No. He ain't just throwing
Throwing
it ain't working.
Random Joe Bob out there and call it a fucking day.
Yo, Billy Bob, get on down here and play center. It don't work. This ain't schoolyard pickup football. It ain't happening.
It's crazy. Like, you finally found your quarterback, your guy, and then you don't want to fucking protect him. Like, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
So next year, whenever, we're paying him all these fucking $1 million, like, you're still not going to protect him. You're going to have a $60 million fucking quarterback that's out there having to run for his life every fucking play. Like,
Right. You know what I mean? Like, he gonna be scrambling like crazy.
oh my
Or we
God.
got to go through a super quick passing game. Like, throw quick, throw quick, throw quick.
I don't know, you guys. Throwback says fire Chris Forrester and Nick Sorensen. Yeah, there needs to be some changes. there has to be. Like, and we're talking about, obviously we need changes at the actual positions, but we need changes at these actual position coaches, because us rolling out there with the same freaking ass every season and expecting different results, like, at what point are we going to stop blaming the players and blame the ones that are teaching them?
Right.
Like, like.
Yeah. I saw Throwback ask, is Shanahan on the hot seat? No. It's one of them off seasons. It's just everything that it can go wrong is going wrong between injuries and penalties, and it's not lost. He's not on the hot seat, I would think. This is kind of a weird anomaly, but if the trend continues, like next season, maybe season after, then we can have that discussion, right? It's one of those things. It's like, I remember 49er fans, I'm an older fan, y'all. I know I look pretty young, but I'm old.
Black don't crack.
That's right. Don't crack. I remember back in the yeah, I'll send you some. I remember back in 88, 89, 90 when 49ers won 2 back-to-back Super Bowls and lost in the NFC Championship game, and then the next season they didn't make the playoffs. They finished 3rd, and everybody's like, "Oh, hot seat. We need to move on. Things are going downhill." And it was like, no, it's just an off season. After these teams have been playing for so many games, like, and players are breaking down and things aren't going right, it happens. They bounce back the next season. We can clearly see this team doing the same thing. They can, be 14. Oh, not 14-2, 14-3 next season, for all we know. So we got to see how they finish this season, one, because this season still isn't over. Yeah. We're just a game back out of the division. Anything could happen. But then let's see how next season goes as well.
Yeah. Which is crazy that, like, I think it was Jason Aponte had posted something like, we're a game back from, like, first place, in the division. And we're also a game back the opposite direction from a top 10 draft pick.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this thing is swing either way.
Unfortunately, we don't have an easy task up ahead. So,
right.
Hashtag shit to enter the giveaway. Let me show y'all what we got today.
Oh, sucky.
Since, it's Thanksgiving week and I won't be back this week, I figured, we got to do some giveaways. So, to start it off, let's start off with, how about Fred Warner?
All Pro Fred.
All Pro Fred. How about Jacob Cowing?
Nice. That's my guy. That's the preseason 83 number too.
Yep. And
Huff.
Let's do a little Talanoa Hufanga. Let's start off with that. To end, we got Ricky.
Nice.
We have a numbered, shiny, sparkly Kyle Shanahan. I love those ones that's like little pieces, like looks like glitter in there almost.
Yeah.
And
They're
then
trying to it.
we're gonna have one winner take both of these as a set. So Brock Purdy chain reaction, and we got the matching George Kittle chain reaction.
Purdy to
So
Kittle. That's dope.
One winner will get both of those babies. All right.
Now that's dope.
So hashtag shit to get into the first giveaway for Fred, Huff, and Cowing. And then also, for those, if you haven't seen or, whatnot, let me find it real quick. Once Ty's channel gets to 300 subs, we're going to be doing a giveaway. It's posted on Twitter already. So you have to share the post that's on Twitter and post proof that you are subscribed to his podcast, which the link is in the description box of this video. So you can go subscribe right now if you haven't already.
Subscribe.
It's so dark. Hold on, let me put some light over here.
Yeah.
All right. So once he gets to 300, now I got a glare. I'm going to be giving these. They're both numbered. It's going to be the Cowing that you see there, and then Shanahan. So one winner will get both. And like I said, both are numbered. So, yeah. So make sure if you guys aren't subscribed to Ty's channel yet, that you do so. So we're trying to get his channel growing over there.
That's right.
A little something.
Appreciate it.
Going. And then, stick around, because once we get him to 500 subs, I got something bigger coming.
Me too. I'm going to join in.
All right.
We're going to do a big one for that.
There you go. 7 more subs, Steve-O says.
Yep,
so
that's
get
it. It's at 293. So get in there, folks.
Get it. The link is in the description box of this video. So please, if you're not subscribed to Ty's channel, go click that link. Get in there. And then, like I said, the post on Twitter to enter that giveaway is there. So go find it. All right. Hashtag shit. Get in the giveaway. Get in the giveaway. What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving?
I know. What y'all doing out there? What y'all looking forward to eating?
I know Ty had told us yesterday on the WNBA show, but a lot of you all weren't there. So Ty, let us know again. What are your plans for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, staying home with the fam. My mom, my brother's coming over. We're just going to hang out, eat some good eating, and hang out and, just chill and just take it easy for the day.
Love it.
It's a day to just kind of relax before getting back to the grind a little bit. And I'm driving up to Buffalo on Saturday morning. So I do want to just relax the body a little bit before making that haul up there.
Oh, yeah. You're going to the game?
I'm not going to the game.
Oh.
Yeah. The cold and the snow, I can't do it. Yeah. Plus, I need to get back early.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go hang out and just enjoy the festivities, meet up with some folks. It's a 6-hour drive, so why not? I mean, when it's in the vicinity like that, got to take advantage of it. And yeah, just do the faithful thing. It's just great being amongst the faithful and seeing people I know in person. There's no better feeling.
I agree. I was supposed to be going to, me and my wife going to our first 49ers game, the Rams game, coming up, but I can't do it, guys. We don't have the money to be spending to go there and get our ass kicked by the Rams. And then I'm going to have to be fighting Rams fans and, probably end up in jail. And then it's just all bad, all bad. So we're going to put it off till, when it's a better time to be going.
Yeah. Next season.
Yeah. So, and it's crazy right now. So for those that don't know, my daughter is getting married on Saturday. First, starting tomorrow, I have to get some epidural injections in my back. So I go in for that tomorrow. And then obviously Thursday's Thanksgiving, but with everything else we got going on, I'm not able to be cooking and doing all that because I'm, the one that cooks Thanksgiving. So I just can't do it this year, unfortunately. So maybe I get my wife to take me out to dinner or something instead. So then Friday is my mom is coming though. But Friday is mine and my wife's 8-year wedding anniversary. And then Saturday, the day after mine and my wife's anniversary, my daughter's getting married. So we got that, and we have, family coming. My mom and my stepdad are coming. I haven't seen them since they moved to Utah, so I'll get to see them. And then my wife's mom and grandma from California are coming. And it's a small wedding, but just the immediate family will be here. And then we're going, having dinner or whatever afterwards. And then my birthday is a week from today, Tuesday. So yeah, it's just like a crazy week. Like from here till my birthday in a week is just like a crazy freaking week for me. So yeah. And I'm very bummed because Thanksgiving's like my favorite. Like I love turkey, like the whole shablam, the mac and cheese, the stuffing, the everything. Mashed potatoes, cranberry, like everything. So I'm gonna be bummed that I'm not gonna get it. And normally, then I would just have to grab something from my mom's or but now she don't even live here, so I can't even do that. So, and she invited us to go to Thanksgiving at their new house over there in Utah. But like I said, like there was no way we could pull that off this year. So I told her hopefully next year we can go. But crazy time. So all that being said, obviously me and Steph are not having a show this week. Because it's Thursday, it's Thanksgiving.
It's Thanksgiving, right?
She's actually celebrating Thanksgiving, so so yeah, I think probably me and Ty, I think it's my birthday next Tuesday, like I said, but I think we could still do a show because what am I going to be doing?
You let me know,
You guys are my homies, so
you never know. You might be out partying. You and Z hanging out partying.
Old as shit. I'm old and my body is broken up, so but yeah, I'm sure I think we'll be good to do a show. And then me and Steph should be
next Thursday.
I think we'll be back next Thursday. And then the following week though, even though we aren't going to, so all that long ass story to say, even though we're not going to the 49ers game, we are still going to go do something to celebrate our anniversary and my birthday.
Awesome.
So I think maybe we're going to try to go to like Disney California Adventure because my wife wants to go like for like when it's all decorated Christmassy and stuff. So I think we'll go do that instead of going to the 49ers game and watching us lose.
I agree with you, Miss Deb.
Well, I mean, Miss Debbie makes Miss Debbie makes even a freaking 20-year-old look old. So like she's out there running laps around us. I don't know how she does it. Like me and Z, we were trying to keep up with her last year at this time when we went to Arizona. Like, slow down, Miss Debbie. I'm trying to keep up. We're half her age and we can't even freaking keep up with her. It's crazy. So yeah, Miss Debbie. Maybe not in years age, but my body is like 40 years older than my actual age. So all right, hashtag shits. Let's call these winners. So did you guys tell us? Let me see. They didn't even tell us what they're doing for Thanksgiving. Going to bartenders who's a Packers fans. Okay. So Steve-O's going to be drunk.
Uh-huh.
You're going to the actual bar or you're going to the bartender's house? Are you going to be eating or are you just going to be drinking? He's going to be drinking that old turkey whiskey. Yep. What is it? Is that what it is? Whiskey?
Isn't
I don't know.
Old turkey?
I think there's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. There is a turkey with that name.
That's his Thanksgiving.
Turkey in a bottle.
It is definitely as pricey, but the thing is that my wife wants Disney, so since
There you go.
that's what she wants, that's what she gets. I'd much rather spend the money making her happy than spend the money to make me sad. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like the trade-off.
yeah,
Well, let's do your plan. Let's go.
exactly.
Wild turkey. That's it, Rob D. Thank you.
Wild turkey, yes. I'm like,
That's
I
it.
knew it was something turkey.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna draw Fred first, then Huff, and then Cowing for the first ones. So hashtag shit, last call, get in there. Let me pull this up. So yeah. So what I had just said before we started talking about Thanksgiving with that tweet that Jason Aponte had put out, where we're so close to One Direction being at the top of the division, and at the other direction having a top 10 draft pick. So you chat as faithful, being fans of this team, where are you guys currently at as things stand? Like, are you still have hope that the 49ers can turn this around, squeeze into the playoffs, and actually make some noise in the playoffs? Or do you think none of that's even worth it, because if we do squeeze into the playoffs, we're not going to get far anyway?
Yeah.
And you would rather have a top draft pick to be able to maybe draft an O-line or D-line or somebody that's going to help us turn things around next season. Like, we're just trying to get the temperature. Where are we at?
Yeah, exactly. How you feeling out there? Yeah.
Because
Shout
we
out
are
to my
so
boy.
close to it going either way, so.
Yeah. Sorry. I want to say shout out to 49er Jeff, who entered the chat. What's going on, Jeff? My fellow New Yorker. Good to see you.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, it could go either way. I'm on the fence of, hey, if we turn this thing around, players can actually come back a little bit healthy, and we're playing the way we're supposed to, let's get in the dance and make a little run.
Yeah. Which Shanahan did say that Greenlaw's window is opening this week, and he should be back to practice Wednesday. So
imagine him having him back instead of Campbell. Hello. Immediate upgrade. Even if he isn't in game shape or whatever, like, that's an immediate upgrade. So by the time playoffs come around, he could have his legs under him a little bit. That'd be a big help. So I'm all for it. If both can get his whatever he got going on right and continue to be a force, Trent blocking, get Brock throwing, like, you just need these guys to execute. If they start executing, we could be dangerous.
Yeah. So Steve-O says he's going to the bartender's house.
Okay.
All right. So that's better. I feel better that you're actually at our house and not the bar. Yes, Alberto. And then Miss Debbie says, heading to my mom's with a son of mine to be with the fam. I'm loving it.
Yep. Loving the family time.
Hashtag shit, last call. I'm drawing. I'm about to say, I see all y'all entering the chat right now. Let me get this screen out of here and I'll give you guys some shout outs. All right. So drawing Fred Warner up first. Good luck. Good luck. So yeah, all those that are entering the chat, if you guys hadn't heard yet, my question is that we're so close to either being, congrats, Miss Debbie. We're so close to either, being at One Direction, we lose a couple more games, to a top 10 draft pick. On the other side, we, start winning. We're so close to being, at the top of the division like that easily. So we're like kind of right in the middle. So I'm asking, us as the faithful, how are you guys feeling? Like, do you have the hope that the 49ers can turn it around, squeeze into the playoffs and be able to make some noise in the playoffs? Or do you guys think you would rather not try to squeeze into the playoffs because the team's just not good enough to make any noise, and you would rather have a top 10 draft pick and be able to draft somebody to help us, turn this thing around next season? So let me know how you guys are feeling, because it's not very often that we're sitting at this point in the season and we can be so close, to one thing or the other, like like the real definition of mid right now. Seriously.
Exactly. Seriously. Like right on it. Like, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy.
All right, drawing Hafunga next. So yeah, let us know in the chat how we're feeling.
And the winner is, who gets the huff?
Rob
D. What's going on, Rob? Congrats.
Congrats.
You know what's funny about the draft pick thing, though? We know this team's history in the first round of the draft and how they operate. No one ever gets the player that they want. They go out and draft something completely different, right? Go ahead.
Right. And I say draft a player to help us next season, but knowing Shanahan, we're drafting a player to help us in 3 fucking seasons. So.
Yeah, you know how him and John Lynch do.
We won't see him for a long time.
Yeah, they'll go out and get another safety, and we're like, we need an offensive lineman. It's like, you can't make this stuff up. Have everybody all pissed off. Alberto, congrats.
Cowling is yours, sir.
Nice.
Congrats. I'll get the other giveaways set up here shortly. For those that have just arrived, the last giveaway will be, we got the numbered Kyle Shanahan. Sparkly baby there.
Indeed.
We got the Ricky Pearsall rookie card. And then one winner will get this duo of the Brock Purdy chain reaction and the George Kittle chain reaction.
Nice.
So that's what we'll close it off with. Let's see real quick. What's chat saying? What they had to say. What's up, Lexa? Love says, I will have hope until it's over and done. That's, that's being a fan right there.
Mm-hmm.
Until you can no longer have faith, you have faith.
Exactly. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
I need my quarterback back. Hashtag I rock with Brock. There's definitely a lot more to be hopeful for when Brock Purdy's there instead of Mr. Allen. Like, the only Allen I want to see back there is Josh Allen, not cousin Brandon Allen, right?
Exactly. Not the what is it? The third cousin removed on the uncle's side, Allen. No. No bootleg Allen out there.
Side.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He ain't even really part of the family.
Good to see you, BC. He says, absolutely. One game at a time, we can do it.
For sure. Most
Chrissy,
definitely.
What's good?
Up,
Chrissy says, I want to win. Don't give a shit how it's done. Just win, damn it. Just win. Miss Debbie says, I always have hope. Like they say, any given Sunday, anything can happen. True that, Miss Debbie. Yep. Lava, what's good? Bang, bang, Niner gang. Alberto says, I'd rather go for that run because I want to see everyone healthy and see how it goes. Plus, they have been drafting good after the first round. Exactly.
That's when they make their real money on the roster, right?
Yeah.
That's like, seems like after the first round, that's when they really do their homework and get good players. If you look at this roster, I mean, aside from Nick Bosa, the entire thing is made right. The entire thing is made up of third, fourth, and fifth round guys, and
Yeah.
sixth and seventh. I mean, look at Juwan Jennings, seventh rounder. He's the best receiver on the team right now. So that's where they make their money.
Yeah. Chrissy says, being realistic, not winning in snowy Buffalo. It definitely is going to be tough. And if we don't have Brock, like, it's looking really tough.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Daddy Fred.
Daddy Fred. Daddy Fred.
Steve-O, I'd rather spoil a team's dream in the first round. Bebop, got to keep fighting. Lots of football still left.
For sure.
So it seems like most are on the part of try winning, get your ass into the playoffs, and see what can happen. Because realistically, once you get in there, that's really when anything can happen.
Exactly.
Like what happened in the entire season, it doesn't matter anymore. The records, all that shit doesn't fucking matter. Like win the game that's in front of you and move on. Simple as that. Like seriously, nothing else freaking matters. So yeah. At one
always
side,
remember,
go ahead.
Sorry. I was just about to say real quick. Always remember the Giants, the New York Giants, second Super Bowl. They limped into the playoffs at 9-7. Wild card team.
Yeah.
Went on a run, brought home the Lombardi. Right? Players started getting healthy at the end of that season. In December, they came back. They had a full roster and just went on that little 4-game run. That's all you need to do. So it can definitely happen. And why not us? So, hey, let's just make it to the dance.
Yeah.
I mean, still win the division and get a home game in the playoffs too. Like,
yeah,
it can happen.
And especially if we start getting these guys back and don't lose anybody else.
Right.
Key thing. We can't be dropping anybody else.
That's the key. Because we like, it was like 3 or 4 guys got injured in the Green Bay game. And it was like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yep. Hashtag smile to get into the giveaway. Hashtag smile. Good luck, everybody. So real quick, speaking of the injuries, we have from the game. So Banks, and I think it was Throwback, bring up a question about Banks. I am going to get to that because that is a good question.
Yeah.
Let me write it down right now so I don't forget. All right. So we got Banks and Jordan Elliott are both in concussion protocol. Renardo Green is day-to-day with neck injury. DFF day-to-day with a knee injury. And then Pooney with his shoulder and Diamador Lenore with his knee are waiting MRIs. They did ask as well yesterday to Shanahan about Brock and, it coming out that him having his second MRI done. And Shanahan did confirm that he did. And he said basically, now, of course, this is what he's saying. So who knows if this is true or not. He said that when a player, they have their first MRI, and let's say it comes back negative, but the player continues to still have pain, they'll go for a second MRI to make sure that the first one didn't miss anything. He said, so basically that's what happened with Brock, since, they thought he was going to be okay. And then, he was still complaining that there was pain. So they sent him for the second MRI to make sure, just double check that everything was okay. So, and he didn't say that one came back and was any different. So that's that. And then we had already talked about the Feliciano news about him staying on IR. Shanahan said his knee just didn't respond the right way. So that's unfortunate. He did say Cowing is still in concussion protocol from last week. And then Trent and Bosa is pretty much like a wait and see day-to-day type of thing. And then Charvarius Ward, he said he's basically practicing at his own speed. So I guess it's just when Charvarius says
he's ready to
come
go
back,
it's not a physical thing with him, we know. It's just, mental, emotional.
Right.
He's got a heavy heart right now, so we got to give him all the time that he needs.
Yeah. So that's why Shanahan made it seem like, like they're not going to push him. So he'll tell
Right.
us when he's good to go mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever. And that's when he'll go. So. And then, Dre Greenlaw, the best news of all is, his window opening should be set to return back to practice Wednesday. So hopefully everything responds correctly. And we'll be able to get him back because Campbell, and I think too, that's what's, have dropped Fred's play down too, because he's expected to fucking do everything because he's next to somebody that can't do shit. Like literally that guy's ass. Like I yell at him 60 times throughout the fucking game. Like I don't yell at anybody as much as I yell at that guy when I'm watching a 49ers game. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. Like I pointed out earlier, he's supposed to be good against the run. That's why he brought him in here, helped solidify the run game. The run defense. He's not getting the job done. And like I painstakingly rewatch games and I kind of like focus on certain players. Like, where was this dude? There have been so many times this season where he has like cut Fred off from making a play.
Yeah.
Like literally gotten in Fred's way. So, and you're like, dude, you blowing up your own teammate. You messing up the play. Like he could have been there and you're in the way. Like
cock blocking.
Get it together. Exactly. It's like, oh my gosh.
What's up, Corona?
What's going on?
Both the Davids come in at the same time.
Yeah.
What's up, McNiner? Hashtag smile to get into the giveaway. Hashtag smile. Yeah, Alexa, the Timu Allen. Oh my God. Like, and I hate it too because Josh Allen's one of my favorite quarterbacks. And so then to have this guy like, oh yeah, we got Allen, and it's really just this freaking guy. Like, oh my God. I can't wait to have Brock back. I can't freaking wait.
You can't wait to have a real quarterback back.
Yeah. Like
that's some dude looks like he's
just
pretending
started
to be a quarterback.
Not being freaking sick when our quarterback drops back and shit from Jimmy. My stomach's just starting to heal up, and then now we got freaking Timu Allen back there.
Crazy.
What's up, Jerry?
Crazy.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, eventually, right? That stuff starts adding up when you have a coach taken, at least one coach taken every single year. And big positions like DC. Then, like the Mike McDaniel loss, I don't think is talked about near enough. Like those two been together their entire fucking lives.
Yeah.
Shanahan and McDaniel. Everything together. The plays, the schemes, the everything. Like you pull up the Dolphins that plays, like they're running all kinds of creative shit over there.
Yeah.
So, like that Mike, the mastermind of Mike McDaniel not being here, like that shit hurts.
Yeah. And it's funny, you talk about two heads are better than one. Like that's what we had for a long time.
Yeah.
Now we're just down to the one. And it's like, oh man, you start to see it after a while. And it's funny to think about, you mentioned all the crazy stuff they run. Imagine all the stuff that he probably pitched to Kyle, and Kyle's like, nah, we not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that. And it's like, no, we should be doing this. We could have been seeing all kinds of stuff out there.
Exactly. Because Kyle, he's like more conservative, like more, and like it looks like now Mike McDaniel's like, fuck it, I got my own thing now. I'm doing whatever I want.
Like, I'm in charge.
Like a little kid when he turns 18.
I don't have to ask for permission no more. Oh man, we run into triple reverse, throw it to the tight end, throw it back to the wide receiver. We doing all kinds of stuff.
Yep. Hashtag smile. Get into the giveaway. Good to see we got fans from all teams joining today.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
They weren't here to say hi the last couple of years when we were kicking their team's ass, but now You know,
Funny how
they
they
make
pop
sure
up,
to
but it's
show
all
up.
good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Yep. What's up, Daniel Barry? Good to see you. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, like that pairing of Fred and Dre is just so damn good. And so to be missing and just filled in with a scrub, you know, it's like,
and it's like, dude, you can't even get out the way so I can make a play. Like, oh man, it's unreal.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah,
it's embarrassing. The guy, he'll make like one good play in the game, and then
and that's the thing. Like he'll make a play, and you're like, all right, what are you doing for the other 60 snaps you're out there?
Yeah.
It's like, how is it that Diamador Lenore is playing linebacker better than you, who is the actual linebacker? How does that work? Ugh, it's rough. It's roughing out there in the linebacker streets.
Yeah, I wish he would have kept his mouth shut. Like the whole thing, like, made it seem like it was the Green Bay's fault, the Packers' fault, that they weren't using him the right way, and he was going to come here and be a whole revived, fucking rejuvenated player, like, and actually going to be worth a damn. And then he comes here and it's just shit. Anyways, it's just like, why did you even run your fucking mouth? Like,
that's what had us hyped up. Yeah, he had us hyped up like, oh, he about to go off. And what's funny is like coming into this Green Bay game, it was like, okay, this is the DeAndre Campbell revenge game. He gonna go off. He gonna have 15 tackles, a sack, an interception. He gonna get his revenge. What had happened, bro? Where was you at?
Yeah,
like, oh, it's rough.
He was hiding on the sideline, I think.
I know.
This too, you know, like that too, like losing these guys. Not only was Mike McDaniel helping, you know, with stuff like scheming up plays, but once he left, did Kyle feel that he trusted the next guy enough to then take all of Mike McDaniel's load and put it directly onto their plate? No, like you're going to give it to somebody that's been with you 1 year when you've been with this guy 20 something fucking years. No, You're not going to trust that same guy to do everything that this guy was doing. So now you take a little bit off of that plate and you have to put it onto your own and give this to this guy. Now, when this guy goes to the next thing, you're doing this with every single coach that fucking leaves. I got to take something off of that plate and give it to the new guy, you know, like. So Kyle Shanahan's fucking plate's now this full. He already don't look out of his playbook. So now he can't see out of his playbook and over the pile of shit that he's adding on. Like, so.
Well,
like you have to eventually start delegating shit, you know, like
and Jeff, I'm with you on there. Like, get some help. And I think he did that. When McDaniel left, he kind of leaned on Clint Kubiak, who he knows a little bit, right? But what happens? Like all of our old coaches, Clint Kubiak leaves. He's now the offensive coordinator in New Orleans, and it's like now I got to start from scratch again. So we got his brother. He's the other Kubiak. I forget his first name right now on the team. Mike. Is Mike?
Clay.
It's Clay. Yes. Clay Kubiak. And now I think he's trying to bring Clay Kubiak along a little bit. And that's why we saw him calling plays in preseason. If you remember, all preseason, he left all the play calling to Clay. So I think now he's trying to bring Clay along, but it's like, it's a huge difference when you've been with a guy for 15, 20 years and y'all know each other. And now you got to start from scratch with a guy you don't know. And it's like, all right, let me try to bring him along. It's rough. I wish he could just go back and be like, who do I know? Somebody, anybody, who knows me? But everyone he knows has a job. It's like the Floor Brothers got a job. Clint Kubiak's got a job. Mike McDaniels has a job. Everyone he knows has a job already. So he can't even call up a friend.
Well, then when you do call up somebody, you have to be willing to trust them to get the shit done.
True that.
All right. Hashtag smile. Last call. I'm going to draw Shanahan first, Ricky second, and then the duo of Brock and Kittle to close it out.
Oh, wait. Take this away real quick. I'm going to make an announcement now while we got everyone's attention. Give me full screen. Okay. So since we're in the season of giving away and Mariah's always doing everything, I'm chipping in. Come back next week to next week's show, and I'll give away the cool Brock t-shirt.
There you have it.
You know, and I don't know if y'all can see that. Ooh, look at that sparkly. That is official, the official 49ers red and gold. Lexa gave me the ideas for doing that, so shout out to Lexa. And yeah, come back next week. You get a chance to win.
All right, you saw it. Next Tuesday, 3 Pacific time. Be here for the Brock Purdy shirts. So now I guess I got to celebrate my birthday with you guys because, you know, Ty didn't give me no choice.
You see what I did there, folks? I got game.
So looks like we'll be here Tuesday with y'all. All right. We ready? We ready? Good luck. This is for the numbered Shanahan. The sparkly Shanahan. Miss Debbie.
Congrats.
Congrats to you, Miss Deb. All right. For the Ricky Pearsall rookie cards. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Hey.
Sorry, y'all.
Got to be in it.
Good luck again.
You know? No.
Steve-O. Congrats, Steve-O. All right. For the Brock and Kittle duo.
Grand prize.
Good luck. Good luck. Lexa.
Congrats.
Congrats. Congrats. The duo is yours. Let me get this off of here.
Yep. Congrats to all the winners out there.
Congrats, y'all. And make sure you guys are back next week because, you know, we'll have the shirt giveaway. Plus, we do the card giveaways every week. Yep. So if this is your first time here, you know, make sure you guys come back and see us. Make sure you guys are subscribed to both channels, not just this channel, but Ty's channel. The link is in the description box of this video. So you guys click on that. Go subscribe over there to him. Both. Yep. Yep. Any closing thoughts? Anything else you want to say before we get out of here? Anything else you got going on this week?
East Coast Red and Gold show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're gonna have the coach on as a special guest to jibber jabber about the game and these 49ers, all that good stuff. And everyone just enjoy your Thanksgiving. You know, have fun, chillax, enjoy some football and food and family on the day.
There you have it. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a wonderful,
LaMelo,
wonderful
man.
holiday. Thanksgiving. If you're traveling, if you have family traveling to you, please stay safe. Um, and yeah, like I said earlier, this is my last and only show of the week. A crazy week of me, so for me. So I'll be back with Ty next Monday and Tuesday to do it all again. Um, yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Lexa. Thank you so much. And yeah, appreciate you all, everybody that hung out with us, everybody that
Yep.
continues to hang out with us. Not just this week of Thanksgiving, but every week. I'm extremely thankful for everybody that continues to support me, that supported me from the beginning, that's come and gone, that's ever been a part of this journey. You are appreciated. Um, I try to show my appreciation and thank you guys as much as I possibly can, because you guys do mean a lot to me. I definitely, I could be doing this without y'all, but it definitely wouldn't be as much fun. So I love having you guys all part of here and part of our chats and our supports. It does mean a lot. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great holiday. Please, please, please stay safe. Much love, much love, much love. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Until then, we're out of here.
See ya.
Peace.